Okay, I told you about having an appointment for Monday to have my mechanic guy install my Kooks headers. These, as you can see, are... Alright, this is what it sounds like stock. Okay, so rev it, Bill. Got a little pop. Always like the LS little pop. You give it a little gas, it goes pop pop. So it sounds pretty good, but we'll see what it sounds like afterward. Okay, here we are at A1 Affordable Automobile Mechanic par excellence. The Camaro is going under the knife. And here's Bill. He's the master mechanic. And we're going to put a set of Kooks headers on this Camaro SS today. As you can see, it's a beautiful car. It just needs a little more oomph. And I'm going to give it to it today. This is the set of headers with high flow cats. Top quality. The welds and all of this stuff on these things are really well done. New parts for the bolts, for the manifold gaskets and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to try to follow this install at least a little bit. Bill, do you want the hood up?
Yeah, not just yet. I want to get these oxygen sensors off real quick.
So here we are. We're going to get started. First thing is to take the oxygen sensors off. I understand that if you don't do that hot, you're going to rip the threads and it won't. They won't come out. So we're going to do that first. Here's basically what it looks like, stock. All the little places you got to get up in there. Catalytic converters. We're going to leave the stock exhaust muffler system on it, so we're going to go right to here, if I'm not mistaken. They say this is the big job, getting these O2 sensors off, so the car has to be hot in order to do that, and we got her hot all right, so she's ready to start. I'm telling you, we have already gotten 3 of these cracked, and they say that this is one of the hardest parts, but Bill's got some special tools to get up in there. It's kind of hard to reach. Y'all have to remember that we have never done this before on a Camaro, so we're going to see what happens here.
Okay, Jerry, I'm going to get me some gloves.
Pretty hot up in there. Bill is kind of meticulous about taking care of your car, so this looks like a hospital room, and we're going to be doing some surgery on this Hummer in just a little bit. So we ain't going to get no scratches on this thing with it set up like that. Take the engine cover off. You've got to get the thing. It's real simple. And then here's what's underneath all of that stuff. And there's the little space that you've got to work on those headers. So you can see it's pretty tight, but it's nothing that Bill can't handle.
There you go.
Okay, we're getting ready. Step 1 is to remove the spark plug covers, spark plug wires, and Bill's going to take the spark plugs out in just a bit. Some of these can be a little tight, but looks to us like the all of these wires are the same length, so it doesn't matter. You can just pull them off and set them aside. Okay, here we go with the old dipstick trick here, and you can see that it's going to be a toughie to get that Hummer out of there. Where is it? There it is, and it goes way down in there, snakes around. Down in the bottom it's pretty straightforward, but you gotta take one nut loose, one bolt loose off of the head, and then that dipstick should pull out of there.
And we like it when it's brand new. And if you notice, there's no grease on your hands.
Yep. Well, I'm telling you, that loosen that dipstick up right up there. You ought to be able to just pull it out of there now, Bill.
Try to extract it.
Oh man, that was
we
too,
love that.
too
That was
easy.
just too easy,
That's it.
folks.
That's it. Good job,
Beautiful
Bill.
silicone O-ring.
Bill's working on getting the O2 sensor cables disconnected just as the instructions say. And as you can see, way up in there, it's pretty hard to find even the wire where that connects, but pretty tight in there. We haven't gotten this side off yet, but it's much easier to do than the other one, so this one shouldn't be any trouble. The instructions say to take the stock exhaust system loose, so Bill's got his tools in there.
That's a longer extension.
Needing a little longer extension for one of them. You can see down in there, you can see the exhaust pipe. Bill's going to get that taken loose. Ain't no big deal. You can actually see them.
We're not getting no.
Taking the
Hey, Scott, you
stock
come here for a
muffler
minute.
parts apart. They're about ready to fall off.
You want to slide that out for me?
So all of this stuff here will pull right off of there. Man, that is just absolutely too easy.
Thank you, GM.
Yep. Look at that. Check it out.
There's your
This
low
one.
flow cats. We're going to replace them with high flow cats. Very nice piece of exhaust. Look at this.
Well
Very
done.
nice. I
Well
have to
done.
buy these.
We're going to pull the spark
See it
plugs.
tonight or what?
They're pretty easy to get to. Some of the instructions say it's not necessary, but we're going to do it just so we don't break one. And you can actually see them all, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Maybe you can see the tip of one sticking out there, so not a big deal.
What'd you wrestle with there?
Here we are getting the spark plugs out. They're looking pretty good. Iridium plugs.
Get that right off. No, wait a minute. Don't give me yet. I gotta get a short socket.
We're ready to take the header bolts out. You can actually see all of those, which is just absolutely amazing.
Good silicone. Very nice pieces.
Here we are installing the extensions on the O2 clips. The instructions say to pull the cable loose from the block by the little clamp.
Okay, they're
but
clipped
they just plug right in there. So there ain't no sense in taking those loose. We're putting silicone on the new gaskets that we received from Kooks and doing it just exactly as the instructions say. And so this is ready to be installed on one side, and we'll see how that goes. Here's the exciting part. We're ready to start putting the headers up from underneath. So it's going to take two guys, one on top, to kind of maybe get a bolt started. And we'll see how this goes. See if it's as easy as they say.
All right. See that, Jerry? You don't have to worry
Absolute-
about that steering.
Absolutely too easy.
Okay, now hold that, Scott. I got it.
Now it's putting anti-seize compound back on these as they did with the originals. It doesn't say to do that in the instructions, but seems like a good idea to me.
Me too. I'm a legend in my own mind.
Here we are putting gaskets in and getting ready to bolt these up to the heads for the first time. We got somebody down underneath kind of holding them up. Bill's got kind of the center one ready to start.
Positioned.
Jeez, I'm telling you, this is too easy.
We love it.
The Kooks comes with
Lift up on it on the back, please.
new
There you go.
metal
Hold it.
gaskets and all new bolts and that kind of stuff. So
Which the other kit didn't.
and the other kit did not. So I think we got a good deal here.
Boy, they look nice, don't they, folks?
Whew. Here we are. We've got the headers installed, ready to put the mid pipes on, and they are looking beautiful. They installed so easily. We're just not believing it, but they sure look good from the top and from the bottom, and we're excited. I'm not exactly sure what that little thing
That
is
some bitch
there,
gets red hot, I guarantee, and gives you a...
but there's like a spear.
yeah, it gives a sensor reading.
I'll see you. I gotta go to the doctor.
All right,
Take care,
brother.
man. Good luck on your...
You gonna stop back by, Doug?
Yeah.
I don't know what that little spear looking thing is, but it's kind of cool. We discovered something, that there might be a reason why you don't clamp the headers and torque those bolts down, because you gotta do some finagling to get the mid pipe in place. But what we're doing is putting the clamp on the cat, putting it in place, and then we loosen the this cover, or the mounting bracket for the muffler system, and it's rubber in the back, so it gives it room for you to slide that in. So when you get something on it, it works, and it slides right up there. I'm telling you, this is a good set of headers, and they were engineered well. Okay, we think we have everything installed. We don't have any spare parts. I think they look great from underneath. They look good from the top. Everything is straight. Old Bill made sure everything was within 1/8 of an inch of being perfect.
We plastic tie our oxygen sensors for safety.
Yep, we did that. We got the sensors up there, and everything looks good. And here's what it looks like. Now we're ready to crank it up and see what it sounds like. Do it. I told you it
There's
was
our brake-in oil, folks.
there's oil in the
We can hear it now. Now, by golly.
yep. Tell them to boost it a little.
All right, yeah. Just a little rat.
Woohoo! I like it.
Another one. Yeah.
Well,
Now that's what you wanted to hear, man. Thank you. That was a 3200 right here.
do it. Give it a bunch. That's what it sounds like.
Sounds good.